My name is Samanthah Maina. I vied for MCA, Kileleshwa Ward, and I ran under Ukweli Party. We love elections and we love showing up, but we do not interrogate who we're voting for. So I don't think that we voted people, we voted parties. So that's a key observation I saw last year. And then another thing is that after that, it's like we forgot our role as citizens. So now we voted, we've done our civic duty, we put it on the back burner, and now we're waiting for 2022 to come back and be political. I dared to just get into that space. I mean, it was, of course, many things drove me towards it. It was a frustration, it was, I think I can do better than what's going on and the people that are there right now. So I just dared to get into the political space. And yes, I dared as a woman and as a young woman. So I went in knowing exactly what it is I want to do once I'm in that space. I'd want them to just believe in themselves, one, and then they just get into it. There's no formula, there's no, get into politics 101, get into public participation 101. It is when you begin to just really care for your country and for the betterment of your life, our lives, because we're here for a pretty long time. So it's when you begin to care about that, then you begin to want and demand more. So it's just for you to find a way to engage. This is not me campaigning for all of us to vie for office. It is mobilizing, it is becoming a community organizer, it is holding forums in whatever spaces you're at. It's demanding for, we need these things to get done, and we can do that. So it's in organizing and coming together. So if it's young women doing that, if it's young people doing that, that would be absolutely amazing, because that's when we begin to see that they will listen to us. I do have a vision of people-led, people-focused leadership, where it's not me dictating to you what it is I want to do. It is us coming together. So we have ideas and we say, we all agree that we need a better Kileleshwa, because that's where I vied. Okay, can we think about ideas around making it better? It's collective, it's collaborative. If I do run in 2022, but even going forward, if I don't go back into politics, it would be something that I'd still be focused on ensuring that we have people-led leadership. The support I had before getting into this space was, of course, immediate family. So my bro, actually my two brothers, and then my mom, immediate family, and then friends. During is when I realized that people just gravitated towards me vying. So they'd be like, okay, so I'll help you with branding. I have expertise in branding, so I'll just advise you on how maybe you could package your messaging. Then it would be, I'll support you on, I'll pay for your agents. So even during, I got a lot of support from outside people I've never even met. Internally, you will need to separate yourself as a candidate from who you really are. Because the level of rejection you face along the journey is going to, if you internalize that kind of negativity, it will really affect you. So first of all, as a candidate, separate the two. Just be aware of the financial implications of vying for a campaign, vying for office. It's there, that's in improving your PR, your branding. If you're going to have paid staff, if you're going to have professional services done for you, then you'll need finance. And then of course you will need to just be very open to hear from people in different fields. So technical support, it would be support from the party. It would be, yes, it's important for you to have a good political party that supports you beyond even them propelling you towards visibility. So that's also important. My opinion on the two-third gender rule and why it is not being implemented is that there's lack of political goodwill from the men in the houses. It's just they don't want it to happen for whatever reason. I don't want to assume whatever the reason is. But I think going forward, we do have cases in court asking for it to be implemented, which is a positive approach. I think also the conversation still needs to keep going. It's not just going to be court, it's going to be private sector putting its voice into that matter. It's going to be us as individuals in our family setup putting our voices into that. So it has to be constant noise so that they can actually begin to listen and implement it. So it's the men in their houses, it will be their daughters, their wives, their cousins, their aunties, their mothers telling them, and showing them the benefits of it being implemented. And it's a two-third gender rule. It is not a two-third women rule. It is not advocating for women in office. It's just that right now it's lacking of our agenda. I did experience gender bias on the campaign, and it was from both genders, so male and female. Not to say, from the female gender, it would be about my appearance, so I don't look political enough. I don't look like a politician. Or it would be, why is my hair natural? I should comb my hair so I can look presentable. From the male gender, I was being asked if I'm married, whether I want to be their wife, and then it would be why I'm beautiful. Am I selling beauty? Is that why I'm vying for office? I can be given the seat because I'm beautiful. So it was always watered down to my appearance, to my physique, to anything other than the fact that I want to be your leader. So yes, it was that. As a campaign, we made a deliberate decision not to sexualize my campaign. That would be not to use any hashtag that had any connotation towards me being hot or bae or sexy for or super for kilelesha or any other thing. That was deliberate only because it takes away from my actual focus. And because I'm not in control of how people perceive us, if maybe a hashtag was created from them or whatever's, or memes or gifts or whatever were created that was sexual, it wouldn't come from our campaign. It would be now other people perceiving us the way they want to perceive us. But it was a deliberate decision from our end to ensure that we're pushing an agenda and a message that is not sexualized. The most amazing thing that happened last year was crowdfunding. The fact that we raised money from people we have no idea who they are. Okay, we have their M-Pesa details and their numbers and their names, but I cannot put a face to the money that I found and that I put out a plea on social media, and I got back, we received funds. That was impressive. I saw that Kenyans are willing to embrace a new kind of politics, which was what we were going with as a Kweli party. It was different. And that's what stuck out, that people actually supported. My 2 cents to young women who want to get into this space would be, one, have a solid support system. Number 2 would be go for therapy. maybe even after, especially after, during, yes, and even before. There are places that you will go that are dark, and it is important that you talk about that. And it would be important that you begin to just check your mental health, because it can get really dark, it can get really isolating. Number 4 would be do it. I'd say just do it. There's so much you will learn about yourself. Especially you will begin to discover strength within you that you didn't even know that was there. So, and then also have a clear vision of who you are and what it is you intend to do if given the opportunity to serve. Because those core values are what you're going to be able to hold on to when things are just going haywire and the earth is shaking and you feel like you just want to be swallowed.